everybody. How y'all doing? Think that's a good sign when you got a drill bit, tap, and ratchet, and hammer? Well, I was busy. And I'm sorry I haven't been picking up and filming everything. Oops, sorry, Lizen's dirty. There we go. Picking up and filming everything, but some days you just got to get the work done and you ain't got time to touch the camera. And here's a brand new Sears Craftsman ratchet, an 84 tooth. It's not the one I won, I don't think, but it's locked up. Used it a few times and it locked up, so I hope this ain't the one I won. I don't think it is. So I'll open it up here and see what happened. But the flipper is stuck and it won't even, it's locked up. So that's kind of sucks. That's why I'm getting away from Sears tools. As you can hear, the hot tank's going on. I'm cleaning up a head and intake I forgot I set in there the other day. I'm ready to run this block through and clean it. I got the galley plugs out of the front and got those tapped, got the plugs out there. They had some rusty plugs in it, and since my torch blew up, I had one to dig out of here, and I literally had to dig it out. I drilled it and square drived easy out at it, and it tore up the threads. I ran the tap down through there, and threads are okay. I cut a little deeper, so I put some new threads in. So, but that's my block. That's not the racers, but that's a standard bore 350 on the floor. That's going to go on the cooker. And when it comes out this time, I wipe down the cylinders and we bag it. We get it up on the engine stand. Because hopefully this weekend we're assembling that motor. Yep, I cleaned it and I've honed it. It looks good. And since it's the class it's going in, it's not going to see a lot of RPM. It's going to have to be, because it's hard to find a good standard block to stay standard. And this one, when I measured it, and after I get it all washed up, I'll double check it, see if what I honed did good or if I messed up, which I had a little bit of surface rust to clean out of it, and 99.9% of it's gone. There's a couple little spots, but there's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do about it is bore it, then that defeats the purpose of what they're doing with this block. So if it was going in the street, yeah, it would be a bore job. It's going in the race car, it's what it is. So yeah, the 327 here on the stand right here, I hate waiting for stuff. I ordered parts and I'm sitting and waiting. I'm waiting on the hobby stock stuff. I'm waiting on stuff for this. I'm waiting on a couple of books. Used to be you'd buy stuff off of eBay or order it from somewhere that's reputable, and you'd have it in a couple of days. So I don't know. So yeah, I don't know which. This is where I need another engine stand. Well, actually that motor will probably come off, because that one can go up to the machine shop and be bored and fitted and all that good jazz. So, and I don't know what's going on with my hands, but let's see. Right there, that poor finger. Let's see what you guys see. That poor finger right there. And where else was it? On my thumb. And here on my hand. And that poor knuckle's having a hell of a time healing. Real hell of a time. Maybe if I remember tonight, I'll put some antibiotic. That's about 2 weeks old and it's not healed yet. And yesterday, it was almost to the point if I breathed on my hands, it hurt. Today I'm feeling a little bit better. So I don't know if I had a touch or something or what, but haven't been able to do anything with the air compressor yet. Went to get a new gauge set for the torch. I could use that today. And yeah. I don't know when they went. You used to be able to pick those gauge sets up for 25, 30 bucks a piece. 130, 90 bucks. So yeah. That case, I should just buy a whole torch outfit. I think the blacksmith's got the whole torch outfit for $230 and has a warranty. So I don't know what I'm going to do. That one hose that blew, I could get a splice and splice it, but I don't know if I want to. I might just. Oh, wow! Hey, the phone's been quiet and it just dinged, so I guess we'll see who that was. Anyway, yep, we're going to get this one all washed up and then get her out, wipe down the cylinders good with the white rags. I got some more again, and get that all wiped down and blow dry, and then it'll be ready for cam bearings and galley plugs and all sorts of things. So, alrighty. I'm about ready to implement the rule: if I bleed, it costs you more money to work on your stuff. There's a Band-Aid under there, and I had the same, well, not the same, but the out of the same box rubber glove on. Bringing this tube bolt out to get it out of the hot tank, and I have no idea, but from the hot tank to there, I bumped something, and I looked down, I'm like, okay, nothing, and then I looked down again, and it didn't tear the rubber glove, but it put a hole in my hand. Like, really? Come on. My dad had that problem. He was getting to where he'd just bump something and he would bleed like a stuck pig. And I'm starting to get it. And then it takes, well, I said something about the knuckles. That, I don't even know what I did there. It's just like everything on my, and I know why it is. It's the dang diabetes. Everything heals slower, so. But yeah, I've got that final cleaned. Now I got to get it, one of these off the stand, get it up on the stand, and then get, now instead of spraying the whole motor with WD-40, now I want to spray the rag and wipe down the areas that I don't want flash rusting, and we could throw a little bit of paint on it. So yeah, so now I want to keep the glove on just to keep the Band-Aid on. So oh. And I know, some of you will be happy. Last couple of days I have 8 more. And I don't think I feel any better, but I don't know. I'm just... oh, I just... waiting on stuff. I've been tracking of packages, and jeepers creepers, this stuff is taking forever to get here. Anyway, I guess when we come back, hopefully that's up on the engine stand. Actually, I think I'm going to take that one off over there, because it's got to go up and get machined anyway. So what's left to do to that, and evidently he doesn't give me a break on prices, even with them having completely stripped down. So I guess he can strip them. That's why they get paid what they get paid. So, and that'll let me know how good if he gets all the plugs out too. So anyway, oh yeah, and then as I'm blowing out, I had a front galley plug that I took out of the front of the block. This one had one, and as I blew it out, paint came out of there. I'm like, yep. You got to make sure all those are out to get them clean. Get the passages clean, and then I took the brush and run through the brush. I ran the cleaning brush through the holes, the oil galleys and that, and brushed everything out, so it's good to go. So, alright. Okay. Now it's a little dark, but that's what it's going to be. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my white rig, fold it over, pointing away from the motor this time, and come in and wipe down all the surfaces that I don't want flashing with rust. That's what I mean. And also it cleans too. I know there's other stuff, and ouch. God. I don't know what's going on with my fingers, but boy, if I bump them just right, it kills. Oh man, does it kill. And as we get ready to put the motor together, we'll be wiping the mains dry, but see, now I gotta wipe the cylinders down until they come out clean. And the reason I'm not just spraying this, because I'm gonna paint it. It's kind of hard to paint a motor when you got WD-40 all over it. It don't stick too well. And yeah, I don't know. I've ventured out in the public the last few days, and now I'm not feeling the best. And I really don't like when motors are... I just found something I'm going to have to... Yep. I just found something I don't like. At least it's just that little spot. There's some rust. That's the problem. Everybody tears these motors apart, then they let them set for so long, and then they try to clean them up to use them, and wonder why they... If this would have been put together without doing what I'm doing right now, this motor would have been doomed. Because this would just wash right down. Right there. And would have taken out this main and everything forward. Let's make sure. And that's around the cam bearing too. Now I've got... Well, I thought I had clean is now not clean. And I'm out of... Okay, that's clean. Well, let's see if I got enough air left. Yeah, I still haven't got the air compressor fixed or replaced or So now I'll go get carb cleaner tomorrow and spray that out and blow it out again. Like I said, I don't want certain areas rusting, so and we'll just yes, that looks better now. Clean, clean, clean. That's all a person can do. Okay. Like I said, I'm just trying to prevent flash rust. I've seen so many motors put together on YouTube that were a light tan. Like, that's all rust, people. That ain't gonna work. So okay. Yep. Like I said, the class this car motor's going in. This will be going to be as good as it gets. Now I'm not. This ain't the wipe down for this motor assembly. This is just a wipe down to protect the cylinders. Take the first layer of grime off, and yeah, I'm wiping, it's coming loose. So, and that's crazy. As much chemical and everything I done in the hot tank, I wouldn't think there would be anything, but that's what happens. So yeah, we'll get some cleaner and get some carb clean tomorrow, and okay, wipe that one off. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. I was gonna say, too bad I didn't have something to set on here. I could do a little painting on this thing, and I do. I got an old head. Actually, I could use. Oops, just toward the glove. And it's right over my cut. So I guess I'll get this wiped down. Well, it's in the bag. Yeah, I didn't show you. You have to wait and see. I just checked on packages I'm waiting for. But they're not. I would have thought they'd been here by now, but I'm still waiting. I got tracking numbers, so I know they haven't been delivered and stolen, but Yep, they're not. I would have had that stuff by now. But yep, we got it all baked up, cleaned up. Like I said, I just gotta do a little more washing. I'll get some carb cleaner and clean around that cam bearing journal just one more time and blow her out again, and hopefully Saturday we have the parts and we can start assembly. Yay! Actually, we could, well, he doesn't have the cam lifters for it yet, so we can get the crank and pistons and all that in it, and get the heads on it if he brings me gaskets. And I've told the guy not to worry. I mean, he's told me some pretty, and I understand his concern too. He's had some pretty bad deals done with the last few years of racing. That's cost him quite a bit of money, and I told him the price on this. I mean, he's supplying all the parts, I'm just doing the labor, and it's not a special build. I mean, it's a stock motor. I mean, I'll check side clearances on the rods and plastic gauge a few of the rod bearings, but otherwise it's just going to be put it together and go. And maybe he's now rubbing on my back. Yeah. So I'm like, and he's got the heads. I mean, I didn't have to go get parts for it. He's supplying the parts. So that makes a big difference. So his other motor, special motor we're working on, is still on hold, but hey, get one of them done. Hey, oh, you guys have to wait to see what I did to it. But yeah. Oh, and then I see, I guess people are watching, but nobody's just making any comments or anything. I just double checked again and no comments. Oh yeah, I was gonna mess with that. Buddy got this. I was gonna mess with that before I went home. I got something to test out. Actually, I might still do that since I haven't told anybody I'm heading home yet, so I hate when they do this. Kill for additional information. There we go. Oh, you can't clean brass with any of this. Synthetic monocoats. Anyway. One gallon will remove rust from 300 pounds of bodily rusted steel. If any of the bath evaporates, simply replace it with fresh tap water. Oh. And when it's all wore out, it'll turn black and won't perform, so it's evaporust. No, I'm not sponsored by them or nothing. So we're going to we got some stuff to test and trying to figure out what to test on. I mean, if it works, then I'm going to order some. He said he got that for 20 bucks, 19 or something. Like, okay, cool. So anyway, I guess that block's all done up and prepared. Now we got to start putting pieces of parts back in. Tomorrow, like I said, I'll get some more carb cleaner. I went through that stuff pretty fast. Should buy it by the case. Sorry about that. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, because I've been doing that more today. Which reminds me, I think this That's the old one. New one is... Oh, there's the new one. I better slide it out so I don't forget it. There we go. I won't forget it. I need to order some galley plugs. Have a whole bunch of them on hand. So I guess with that, everybody, we'll get parts back for that. And the other hobby, I'm waiting for stuff to show up. Like I said, come on, I want my parts. So yeah, we're just, I don't know. I guess I'm going to play with that Apple Rust. I got some stuff I'm going to try it on. So hey, everybody, you take care, and well, if it works, then we'll have a little discussion about it. But if it don't work, you won't ever hear from me again on that. So all right, see y'all later.